Hi guys! So last time I did a skincare video was about this time last year. So I figure it's possibly about time I did an updated one. The products have changed ever so slightly, but there's still a few staples that I go back to time and time again, and I just want to share a little love for those products. So yeah. We start with my morning routine, because it's the simplest, basically. Um, on a day where it's just, I'm getting up, going to work, I basically just cleanse my face, depending on whether I'm feeling really greasy that morning or not. If I'm feeling really greasy, I tend to use the ThatGallowayGirl Purifying Foaming Gel, which is specifically for oily skin, and it's soap-free and pH 5.5. And probably only people who are like my age or older will remember this, but Johnson's used to have a range called pH 5.5. And if you remember that, this is exactly like the cleanser from that range. I don't know why they discontinued that range, but yeah, so if you missed that, try this. It's an amazing, amazing cleanser. It's not too drying, because foaming cleansers do tend to be a bit drying, but you don't get that tight feeling or anything after this. And it's good for controlling like oil protection throughout the day. So there's that. Or if it's just a normal skin day, I will switch between either my Neutrogena Visible Clear and the Aven cleanants. And the reason I've got two of them out is because I'm just trying to finish them up. So alternate between the two of them. And then I go on to tone, and currently I'm switching between three different toners, mostly because I'm trying to use them up, but they are really nice toners. We have the ThatGalloway toner, which is really nice for oil control, days when I have acne, and that kind of thing. We have the Lush Tea Tree Water, which is especially great when I have acne, and it's really good at oil control, and it's just a spritz bottle, and it's really, really refreshing. You can even use this over makeup, it's really nice. And then lastly there's the Boots Botanics Rose Water for, I used this for quite a long time after I bought it, because I had quite clear skin, and then it was that time of the month and I broke out. This isn't particularly good for acne skin. It doesn't do anything to help acne or anything. It is really refreshing. It's great for removing excess cleanser. It's great for refreshing your makeup and all that kind of thing, but it's not really, doesn't really do anything for acne or anything. But it smells really nice. It's like that Stella McCartney rose perfume. So if you like that, you'll love this. So after that, I go on to do my moisturizers and such. I'm currently using the serum by Caudalie. It's the Venosource SOS Thirst Quenching Serum. I got this in the last glossy box I ever had. Oh, it's bright. Yeah. I actually really like this. It's for dehydrated skin, and you just like squeeze about a pea-sized amount, rub it between your hands, and then like pat it all over your face and neck before you do your moisturizer. And I find this is really good for like when I read it and it was like, thirst quenching serum, I thought it would make my skin more oily, it would make my foundation slip off, all that jazz. It's actually really nice. It helps my moisturizer sink in more, it helps control oil protection throughout the day, and I don't want to say that it's a good makeup primer, but it kinda is. It makes your makeup stay on a lot longer because it's controlling the oils throughout the day. I want to buy this in full size, but I'm gonna have to wait, am I? Damn, no buy. Damn. After that, I use my eye cream. This is the same one that was in my last video. Well, not the same one, but the same kind. It's the Aqua Sensation from Nivea. This is a new jar. I'm already quarter of the way through this, and I use this in the morning and at night, and it's just a really nice it's a nice moisturising eye cream. That's what I'm trying to say. Just can't get the words out, peeps. When do I ever say peeps? The hell am I on today? And then for actual moisturiser, I'm switching between these two. This is the Olay Beauty Fluid. This stuff is really moisturising. It's great on anything from really dry skin to really oily skin. It just adapts really well, and I also use it down my neck, the back of my neck, and around the back of my ears because I do get really dry in the back of my ears. And then we have the Hydra Fresh, which is like, it's a gel kind of moisturiser, which gel moisturisers are really good for oily skin. They're still as moisturising as a regular moisturiser, but they're not as like rich and, you know, like smothering as like a cream, if that makes sense. Because sometimes using too rich a cream can actually make you more oily, even if you do have dehydrated skin, because oily skin can't absorb it. Or someone explained it to me once. I'm trying to retell it and it's just not working. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can pick apart the meaning from that little rambling spiel. Yeah. It's night time. Let's talk about makeup removal. On a very lazy day, I sometimes just take a cleansing wipe. These are just the Nivea Daily Essential ones. They're quite nice. I have had the Boots own brand ones in like the green packet. Don't even. They're dry, they're scratchy, they're awful. Just don't, please, for the love of God, no. I mean, these are like a little bit extra, like the green ones, you get them like 3 for £3, you get these ones 3 for £5. These are worth the extra £2, just saying. But anyways, sometimes I will just use one of these, tone, slap on moisturiser and go to bed. Or if I'm still a bit lazy, but not quite so lazy, I will use the Simple eye makeup remover, which I've used since I was like 14. This stuff is tried and true, it's fail safe. Nothing has wowed me any more than this stuff has. You sometimes do need to leave it on for quite a bit if you're wearing quite a lot of mascara. Just soak. Don't just put like a few drops on it and then go, oh, it's not working. Actually soak a cotton pad and hold it on there for like a good 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds, whatever, and then just do subtle, gentle rubbing motions downward, and it should take everything off. Yeah. And then I go on and use the Boots Simply Sensitive Cleansing Lotion. I used to use the Johnson's one, but this one's cheaper and it's just as good. And this is just one of those ones that you slather on and then use cotton pads to take off. I do find it a bit wasteful of the cotton pad doing it this way, but yeah. I've thought of trying it with a muslin cloth, if anyone's ever tried that. I'll give that a go and see if it works as good as using cotton pads. See. And then after that I'd tone and put a moisturiser, go to bed. Although on a night where I'm being really good, which I have been lately because my skin's really clear now, And the night where I'm being really good, I will do the whole routine. We have the Hot Cloth Cleansing Balm from Boots Botanics. This is basically a cheaper, more accessible version of the Ultra Blend from Lush. And it's really, really nice. It has all kinds of different oils in it. It used to contain shea butter, it doesn't anymore, but it's really moisturising, really nourishing. And I just use this all over my face on dry skin, and it removes all the makeup. And then I use a hot cloth, a hot muslin cloth. I get mine from the Body Shop. The ones that come with this are awful. They're just plain awful. Yeah, I use a muslin cloth from the Body Shop, and that takes off all my makeup. And then after that, I will then go in with a cleanser. Sometimes I will use one of my morning cleansers, but more often than not I use the Clarins Gentle Foaming Cleanser, because this is the bomb ditty of freaking cleansers. Sometimes if I'm really having a really bad like breakout and stuff, I will use this in the morning as well, but it does leave your skin really tight, like really, really tight, but it leaves your skin like squeaky clean, like nothing is left on your skin. It's just like a cream kind of paste. You literally need like half a pea size amount, and it will do your whole face, your neck, your décolleté. This stuff just foams like a foam party. You could probably have a foam party with this stuff. Just saying. So after I use that, I will usually use the Effaclar toner, because I have to use this on a cotton pad. As much as I love this cleanser, it does leave a bit of residue, so using a toner with a cotton pad is more preferable than a spray toner. And then after that, where is it? I will then go on with my eye cream. I have also got a sample of the Genifique eye cream from Lancome, which was absolutely amazing. I'm thinking of purchasing that once I finish my no buy and using that as a night eye cream, but for the moment I'm still using my Aqua Sensation. And then for like a night cream, I switched between the Body Shop Vitamin E, which is like this pink cream. I'm using that. Get the lid back on. Or if it's like around that time of the month, I tend to use the L'Oreal Revitalift, which is like a really thick paste. The reason I use this isn't because I'm worried about anti-aging or whatever, it's because it has a rather it has a low level of retinol in it, and retinol is really good for acne and spots and such like, so this is kind of like a nighttime acne treatment and a moisturiser at the same time, as well as preventing aging, which, you know, in the long run is good. And on nights when I really want to treat my skin to like a really thick moisturising kind of cream, I know people are going to be like, I can't believe you put that on your face, but it's good. It's the Nivea Creme. The good old thick as butter white stuff. This little tub was only $1.40. Can you believe that? I mean, this is a 50ml tub. This is a 50ml tub. This was $1.40. This was £10. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous! But that stuff is really nice for giving you a really deep, moisturising kind of night mask. By the time you wake up in the morning, your skin's going to be so soft, so plump, so smooth. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Especially if you're like like me and you decide to, you know, change shifts with someone and you're already really freaking tired, and well, I'll tell you really quickly. Well, usually I work like 9 till 5:30, so I get up at like 6 in the morning. But one day this week I'd swapped shifts with someone, so I was going to be working from 12 until 8:30, so I was like, yay, I'm going to have a long lie. No, Nick wakes me up, he's like, Laura, your alarm's not gone off, you need to get up, you silly woman, haven't set your alarm yet. He's waking me up at 10 to 6. 10 to fucking 6. Like, I don't need to get up until 10 o'clock and you're waking me up at 10 to fucking 6. So, needless to say, by the end of Thursday, when I'd, you know, worked this, been up from 10 to 6 till 8:30, and then gotten home and gone to bed and gotten up again at 6 o'clock to work the 9 till 5. By the end of Thursday, my skin was like paste. It's like flaky paste. It was horrible. I was tired. My entire body was just drained of energy. This stuff rectified the whole thing. This is going to be a very long video, I do apologise. I have a few other little additions to add on really quickly. For exfoliating, I use the St. Ives Apricot Scrub. I've used this since I was 14, tried and true, never fails. I don't care what anybody says about it. It works for me, that's why I use it. I only use this in the shower. I use it 2 to 3 times a week. That's when I shower, 2 to 3 times a week. So that's that. Then we have the Scrub Your Nose in It from Soap and Glory, and I'd heard about this from PeaceMillie04. I think that's how her username is. I will link her below. She mentioned it in a favourites video, and it's basically a really minty kind of green, can you see? A minty green kind of paste with really fine granules, and I will use this while I'm washing my face either in the morning or at night. I'll use it in the evening on days when I haven't used the Botanics Hot Cloth Cleanser. I'll use this instead sometimes. Or in the morning after days where I haven't fully cleansed my face in the evening, I'll use this in the morning. You can use this as a face mask. I wouldn't recommend it. I tried it once and oh my god, my eyes were on fire. Don't worry, this was nowhere near my eyes. It was like way down here. I used it as a treatment right across my nose and on my forehead. That was the only place I put it. And it burned so freaking bad. Never doing that again. And other treatments I use are my 3 masks. The Fab Pore Facial Peel from Soap and Glory. This is just a really nice deep pore cleansing mask. And it's also got exfoliators in it as well. And we have the Mud Therapy Deep Cleansing Mud Mask from Superdrug. Again, this is a really deep pore cleansing mask with exfoliating properties, and it just saps up all the oil in your skin. So when you're, you know, it's that time of the month and you're like breaking out like crazy, this stuff can be a lifesaver. And on days where you know, I'm having a bath and I just want to pamper myself, I have this Simply Sensitive Deep Cleansing Face Mask. And it's like a moisturizing mask kind of thing. Whoa, bright lights. That's what it looks like. So yeah, it's like a moisturizing mask, and I put it on and, you know, I'm having a bath, reading my book, and then after like 10-15 minutes I wash it off. It says to leave it for 3 minutes, but I always leave face mask on longer than I'm supposed to. Eep. But yeah, that is my extensive skincare routine. With all the bells and whistles. So have you guys found this video informative? I really should have said in the beginning, I always forget to say in the beginning. My skin is combination. I get slightly oily through the T-zone and my cheeks are and perimeter are relatively normal. But I do break out like a mofo during my hormonal stage of the month. Or if I haven't been cleansing my skin properly, then I'll break out, obviously. But I hope this video gave you some ideas of, you know, some new products to try. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask and I'll go into more depth about whichever one you want to hear about. But you know, I hope I've shown you a few gems that aren't going to break your bank, like, you know, a simple eye makeup remover. It's possibly one of the best eye makeup removers in my opinion. In just ever. I've tried high end, I've tried low end, I've tried mega cheap, I've tried those eye makeup remover pads, I've tried dual phase, everything pretty much. The only thing I haven't tried is a micellar solution, but you know, those can be quite pricey. This is just has been my holy grail since I was 14. I'm not turning my back on it. Okay, so I'm gonna go now because this video is getting mega long. There's only so much you can talk about skincare. Apparently I can talk about skincare quite a lot. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.